Hi, everyone, and welcome to EDUC 2000. My name is Dr. Liz Brown, and I'm so happy to welcome you to this course. This is the first course in your teacher education series, and it's designed to help you begin your journey in the teaching profession, to give you the support and clarity you need to make sure that you meet all the requirements. Some of you are taking this course after your first semesters, and others of you might be taking this course before you even began your educational sequence. Either way, perfectly fine. This course is meant to meet you where you're at and to help you understand the various steps and gates you need to go through in order to become a certified teacher in the state of New Jersey. Now, before I move on, I want you to think for just a moment. Where are you right now in your teacher education journey? For example, if you're just beginning, finishing your first semester, or are you still deciding whether education's for you? Now, throughout this course, I'm going to help make sure that you've mapped out your courses, determined when you're going to begin your clinical placements, submitted your field applications for those placements, and started the process for applying for a substitute license, or for those of you who already have jobs in the field, making sure that any background checks that you have can be transferred to William Patterson. So we have all the proper documentation to ensure that you are ready to visit other schools. We're also going to talk about the required ethics and bullying prevention modules, and most importantly, your background check. Your background check is your ticket to entering the field. Once you have your background check, you're able to walk into schools and make observations. So for those of you who are going to be in CIED 2070, there's a requirement to meet 20 hours of observational hours, but you cannot begin until you first have your background check. So take a minute to think, which of these steps have you already met? Which ones do you have questions about? Because this is an asynchronous course, you're going to be completing some of these steps independently. However, you're never alone. I'm always on the other side of the screen, and I'm really, really quick to respond to emails, and I'm happy to meet with you for a Zoom or even to chat over the phone, whatever works best for you. Make sure that you read the directions carefully, that you check Blackboard regularly, and you watch out for any announcements from me, messages, or emails. The course is going to work best if you complete the steps in order rather than trying to jump ahead. There are some steps that you have to complete until the next step makes sense to you. So I want you to pause for just a minute. What is one habit that you find is helpful for you to stay organized in an asynchronous course? Maybe sticky notes, reminders on your phone of due dates. Maybe you read the announcements and take notes on the announcements, or maybe it requires you to read over the modules each week and make sure that you understand if the assignments are clear or not, and if they're not, then you can reach out to your professor. My goal for this course is for you to feel as organized and confident as you can so that all the hurdles are eliminated and you can just do the work required to make sure that you have everything you need to become a teacher. So there's 5 major things. You're going to map out your courses. Once you've done that, you're then going to apply for your field placements, apply for a sub-license, set up your anthology account, and then finally, there's some required modules in a different Blackboard organization that I'm going to ask you to do. All right. Well, I look forward to assisting you. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at brownE28@wpunj.edu. Again, that's brownE28. All right. Let's have a great summer together. Hopefully, this class is easy and I don't see much of you. However, if you're feeling a little bit stuck, I'm happy to meet with you as many times as you need. All right. Have a lovely and successful module.